theater that is the Atlantis venue. It doesn't get any more unique than this. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Weighed in at 61 kilos, bang on. He's 107. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. They also call him Flash, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Terrence Bud Crawford, the This match, a lot of trash. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Good right hook. The perfect counter lands. Nice job blocking the hook. And the kid goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. A perfect counter shot. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be... What do we expect to see here in round 2? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. That was the moment. Whoa, wait a minute. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What? Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can't find a home for that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter punch caught him clean. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. He misses with that straight left. And that left hook doesn't find its target. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. They blocked the left there. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punch. Blocks the straight left. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's start the sixth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Idea, but misses with the left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. As bad, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They blocked the left there. They exchanged punches. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can they figure out? Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot go.
And there's the bell for round 8. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
His stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So it was certainly close. A big majority win.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters have come on.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Now,
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
Let's go.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws the jab, flick, left hook.
It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Now you're switching off. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Let's do it.
this fight. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It's about...
And box.
Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to that game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you all right?
That's bad.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might buy my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my flow, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 Undisputed. I'm undisputed. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 It's over.
This night.
Close the door.
He got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
Crazy, man. jab to the body and then
Switching off, you start to make mistakes and you're switching off. You don't want
bro.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Joe Louis, he's 6'2" tall, 181. The Brown Bomb. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomb.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the
And of course, and we're underway in round 1. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab does not score. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
One of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They miss with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he just misses with that jab. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your focus back, get that jab back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. They exchange punches. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A perfect counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same...
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. You can't connect with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Now that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Do it.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
Don't give him no free shots. You spot. Just keep them on the other end of the...
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get your...
You start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work.
Man, what are you doing? Switch on.
There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You don't want to trade shots. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. He misses. Oh, wait a minute. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Hard, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use blame over brawn.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Now,
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
You set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. And
Man, what are you doing? Come on.
There's the bell to start round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Joe Louis in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Did well to block that right hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them complaining to the referee.
One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
And he wasn't ready for that count. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
And there's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this
Corner, look for the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save his
total domination with 10 seconds to go. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet.
Right, let's go out there.
And we enter the 8th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did...
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken.
Bro, let's go.
Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be.
Come on, we're gonna do this to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, 130. It's King Rye. King Rye, Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over, the fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Fantastic punch. Nice counter shot. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do.
Oh my God, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going... Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. Got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Nice counter. Just when you think they're gonna... Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up. And there's the bell to start round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
The jab just got blocked. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. About a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.